Sorry about that. I had a bit of an online glitch happening there. Anyway, so I want to talk about the Soul Discovery event that is coming up, which I'm really excited about. The last few have been really awesome. So I want to give you a little bit of a rundown on what it's all about and see if it's something that can really serve you in this moment. So we're looking at where are you now and where do you want to be and what is the bit in between? What's the limiting beliefs? What's the actions that need to happen? And it's that consistent action, those little steps, those little rituals that can bridge that gap between something you really want to have in your life to where you are now and getting there. Because that's the thing. We know what we want sometimes. Sometimes we don't, and that's okay too, because our purpose always changes as well. So when you come into this, don't feel like, oh, I don't know what I want, so I can't do this. We will start exploring. And then you'll be able to see what are some things I can do to get to where I think I want to be. Because the other thing is, I've talked about this a few times, it may not even be the destination, right? So where you are now, where you want to be, and where you want to be, as you're heading there, you might go, actually, I don't think I want that anymore. I thought that's what I wanted, but I don't. My purpose has changed. And that's the cool thing, right? It's not actually about getting the goal. It's about what happens in between as you're on the way. Will just start to expand you as a person and expand your awareness, expand your knowledge, your desire, whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into your life. Because we don't know unless we start moving forward. Okay, a lot of people want to make changes. Change is inevitable, right? But how do you make progress? How do you progress? How do you move forward with passion and excitement and purpose, right? So the Soul Discovery event is all about starting to figure out what is your purpose. And this is the thing, we don't necessarily have one purpose. So you might come into this and go, oh, I really want to excel my career and I want to have this many clients or whatever, right? And then you might get to that and then you're like, oh, actually I feel a shift. I feel a pull going over here, a bit like Zen Daily, right? The purpose at the start of Zen Daily was to be a bit of a side hustle, as a bit of an extra income while we had our other main jobs. It evolved. It became about community. It became about bringing people together. It became about healing, right? So it took a whole life of its own and we grew and we evolved along the journey. So I don't want people to get put off by the idea that I don't necessarily know what I want, or what if it changes? It doesn't matter. This is about getting you asking quality questions, as I always talk about, the quality questions to start to really get you thinking about what do I want? Where am I now? And what are there things here right now that I could shift? Is it your relationship with your family, with your partner, with your colleagues? Is it, what else have we got? Sorry, I'm thinking off the top of my head here. Is it financials? You know, I want to be more abundant. I'm sick of just surviving, right? We have a threshold. And when I say this, I'm doing this too. So I'm not trying to play like I've, totally on the top. I got it. It's all sorted. No, I'm on this journey with you. And I've got some really cool tools that I have found really, really helpful, that I think can really help you. So what is your threshold? Right? There's that comfort zone. And I know my comfort zone now. I know my threshold where it's like, oh, I'm comfortable now. That's where I stop. And then you don't go into that unknown because it's like, I don't know what it's like to have that. I don't know what it's like to be that successful. It's that unknown and it feels uncomfortable within our bodies. And this is where, with what I do with the Soul Discovery, is I'll get you to feel into every question that we talk about. It's not just a sheet where it's like, here's some questions, answer them like you're at school. It's feeling into every single question. Where is that in my body? Do I feel excitement? Or, oh, hang on. Oh, I thought I wanted this, but my body's retracting. Why is my body retracting? Maybe that's not for my highest purpose. So the combination of quality questions, the embodiment, the feeling into everything. So that's how we start off the session. And then we go into a drumming or sound bowl, depends on the day as to, I trust my intuition on this, okay? A lot of what I do is very intuitive based. I have a bit of a guideline on what I do. So there'll be some method of sound integration, so you can sit with everything we've talked about and feel into it, because we'll feel into each question as we go, but this will be a deep embodiment meditation to sort of sit with, all right, visualize where I want to be. How does that feel? And that's where you might find, oh, actually there is a bit of a discrepancy there, and you might go back and change it, or you might go, oh, the vision's bigger. Actually, I could go bigger on this. I forgot to add this, right? So then we really embody it with a meditation and sound journey, right? And it's so cool. This is one of the things that the feedback I got was one of the favorite parts, was doing that and then getting that beautiful therapy to really start to feel, really deeply feel into it. And then after that, we do a manifestation board. So I think it's really important to really have that visualization, because I don't know if you guys have heard of the reticular activating system. So you think about a time where you might have bought a really cute outfit or a car or something like that. And then all of a sudden you can see that everywhere. You're like, oh my God, I thought nobody had this car. And now there's one there, there's one there. They're everywhere, right? Your brain takes on a lot of information. And your reticular activating system is a system where it decides, like, you have decided what's important for that to remember and show you. So you bought that car. So your brain's like, oh, that's important. That's really important. So I'll show Sarah where that car is. Oh, look, it's over there now. Oh, look, it's over there. It's really important to you because you bought one, right? Manifestation boards are very similar. So you have your visualization. And with this, it's all about intention. So you can have a manifestation board, put it on the board and never look at it. It'll still have some benefit. Your subconscious mind is still going to take it in. But if you could stand there with intention, look at it every single day and look at all the elements and go, yes, that's what I want. I want to travel. Yes. Yes, I really want to reach 20K followers on social media and whatever. Or yes, I want to have that family connection where we're laughing and feeling good. Your brain will deem that as important to you, your reticular activating system, and it will start to show you those things in your day-to-day that are going to get you to that goal. Okay, this is what's so freaking cool about our brains, and this is where us taking back control is going to make a difference, because we're on autopilot at the moment. A lot of us just wake up, we go to work, we come home, we cook dinner, we clean the house, we go back to bed. You know, we're on autopilot. We're surviving. Do you want to survive, or do you want to live with excitement and enthusiasm and excitement of what's going to happen next? Who am I going to meet? How's it going to feel when I can just take a break and go on a holiday? Like, who wants that? I want that, right? We all want that, but we have to work towards it. You know, it's one thing to go, I want that, but are you going to make it a priority for you? Are you going to put some rituals in place, daily rituals, to start to work towards that and really set that in stone for you so that it actually can happen? Because we are powerful beings. We are so freaking powerful, and these limiting beliefs that we have, they stop us. And I want to teach you and show you and get you excited about the fact that they don't have to. We can make the choice for it not to do that to us anymore. It is not in control. Our thoughts are not in control anymore. You're going to take control. And this is what this event is about. It's a full day of just being submerged in that energy. And the reason I like having a group of people, I do one-on-one stuff as well, and that's really cool. But something about having a group of people on a similar path, it's an environmental feel, right? You go to an event, or, you know, say you're someone who likes, we had the grand final. I'm not a big footy fan, but if you're someone who really loves the footy, it's cool watching it at home. There's a certain element of, you know, enthusiasm and excitement. But if you go to a stadium and there is people and they're all pumped and they're all excited, you feel that collective energy, and the energy hits the emotions really differently, right? So this is what I love about group stuff, is because you're meeting new people, they're excited, they're getting all hyped up as well, and you can feel that emotional, like your body remembers emotions. We know that. We know that our body remembers the emotional things that happen to us. Like, you don't know what happened in 2001, maybe, or maybe you did, I don't know, unless there was a specific emotional event. But you may remember where you were at 9/11 because of how much that was such a, you know, catastrophic experience for a day, you know, that the whole day of like, whoa, this has just happened, what's going on, you know, that fear. So emotion stays with us. So to have a group of people together, all feeling into this, all expressing their goals and desires, can also help you go, oh, I haven't thought of that. It actually feels really good. And this is where if you're not sure what your purpose is or what you want to sort of strive for, having that group there can really help you to get ideas and inspiration and relatability. Even when we're talking about where you are now, like, oh, dude, I get it. I totally get it. I'm really struggling in this area as well. You're not alone. So the group stuff's really cool, and it's a small group. So I know sometimes big group stuff can put people off. It's like, I can't even remember my max. I've forgotten now, but there's not many people. It'd be like max 7 people is usually my number. So it's a nice intimate group. And we just get really submerged in the energy and build on tools and really get our minds starting to think about, where do I want to go? And a lot of people will do New Year's resolutions, right? So we're going to wait, guys. We're just going to wait till January, and then we'll set a New Year's resolution, and then I'll start my life. Why wait? Start now. Right now. Who cares about January 1st? Right now matters. You're alive. You're well. You're able to. Your mind's able to come up with these awesome ideas. Let's start now and really take control of our life. Really take charge of the difference we can make for ourselves. And then once we've done that, it will ripple effect, and you'll make such a difference in your family, friends, colleagues. It could go as big as you want. So I really encourage you to sit with this. Sit with where you're at. And if you don't want to work with me on this event, that's fine. That's fine. But start to ask yourself, where am I now? Where do I want to be? And how do I bridge that gap? How do I start to make rituals, actions, and stripping down the limiting beliefs happen so that I don't have to stay stuck? So many of us are stuck. And I hate that. It gets me so fired up because I was there. I get it. I was working 2 jobs. I thought I had everything I wanted and desired, and I was burnt out. I was tired. I had a fractured spine. I was way overweight, more than I am now, and I'm working on it. Because I made it a must, not a should. It's a must now. And just those changes and those little tiny rituals that you do daily, those little things that you might go, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I don't get up and walk today. It does, those little things, those really little things. And if you have a day that's it's off, it's about giving yourself grace in that and going, okay, what happened? Why didn't I get up and go for that walk today? Just as an example. And the cool thing is, when you work with me, I'm there by your side. I'm there to encourage you. I'm there to light that fire and to get you fired up, to get real with you as well and tell you this is not serving you. What do you want to do about it? Do you want to do anything about it? Sometimes people will stay in their own disservice and they're actually quite okay with that. And that's fine. There is no judgment here at all. But if you're someone who wants to get out of survival, get out of this funk, whatever it is, then think about joining my soul discovery event. It's 1 day, fully submerged, and you're always happy to reach out. I have other programs as well. If that's not something that you can commit to, that's fine. But I really encourage you to start doing the inner work. Even if you do it on your own. I listen to books, I listen to podcasts. There's so much you can do on your own. You don't have to get someone there with you. I just know for me personally, I have someone who I can look up to, ask questions, when I'm feeling like flat and down, send a message and it just fires me back up. So it can be really beneficial, but it depends where you're at, all right? So meet yourself where you're at. Trust yourself that you deserve better, you deserve more, and yeah, just think about it, because I'm really, really passionate about this. I'm passionate because I've done it. I'm passionate because I've been in a position, and honestly, it's still a thing that happens. I had an off day yesterday, and I was like, I'm in a funk, but today I'm like on fire. I'm ready to go. My funks don't last as long anymore because I'm so self-aware, and I've got people I can call on to go, I'm in a funk. I don't know what to do. How do I move through this? Or if I am able to do it myself, what do? I've got so many tools. All right, I'm going to go put on a song. I'm going to move my body. I'm going to sit, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do myself a reading and pull some cards and really get some clarity on what's happening. And then move through that and give yourself grace. because it's not always going to feel good. You're going to have the ups and the downs, but it's accepting that that's part of the process. Doesn't matter who you think you are and where you think you're at. You might think you're not good enough. You might think that you're not worthy of this, but you are. You are so worthy. Every single person is worthy of this. Every single person is worthy of feeling that grace, that achievement, that excitement for life. You don't have to feel like shit anymore. It's not something that can stay with you forever. It burns you. Don't stay there. Start to move, start to shift, start to make some different choices, add some rituals in for you, and really start to see your life take a whole different turn. I went from being suicidal, in a lot of pain, toxic relationships, to being on fire, to having desire, passion, excitement, beautiful relationships, which once again, they all have their ups and downs, but it's so different. It's hard to explain in words because I'm just so confident, so sure of that wherever I'm going, it's for my highest good. Even if it feels like, oh my God, this is so much, what do I do? It's for my highest good. What is it teaching me? Is it building resilience? Is it teaching me that I need to work? Is there something I need to work on still? You know, every single thing that happens to us is happening for us, and it can show you some pretty awesome stuff. If you open up your eyes and really start to ask the quality questions, what is it showing me? What is it trying to teach me? Anyway, I've realized I've rambled on for a while. So thank you for listening, if you have listened to the end. And reach out. It's the 13th of October, I'm pretty sure. I should have had paperwork here because it would have helped. But anyway, it's on my page. And yeah, get excited. There's food available. I provide lunch and snacks and things like that. And if you bring a friend, you get $20 off your ticket. And if money is an issue, message me. There is always a way. And I will always find a way for someone to be able to better themselves, work on themselves, go on this journey. I don't want you to miss out. So much love. Have an awesome day. Enjoy some of the sunshine. The sunshine always makes me so fired up. So get out there, move your body, feel into it, meditate, whatever it is, but make a different choice. All right, I love you. Mwah. Have a great day.